What's up guys, welcome back to ERC. Today I'm going to be going over some of the best micro drones on Amazon. So let's get started. So to start things off, this is my personal opinion, so don't think that whatever I say is exactly true. This is just my personal opinion. Second is, down below I will have a link to all of these drones that I'm going to be talking about. Finally, before we get started, I will say all the pictures that I have are screenshots from Amazon of these drones. So they're Amazon's, they're not mine personally. Just got them from the Amazon site, just screenshotted them. So the first drone I'm going to be talking about is the Blade Inductrix. So this is a perfect small beginner drone. It has the safe technology, which means it keeps it level, and say if you're flying outside, it's not the best idea to fly micro drones outside, but when you do, if the wind blows it a little bit, it will actually counteract it and kind of blow it back and keep it somewhat in the same spot. But if the wind is too strong, it will get blown away. So this is mostly an indoor drone. Another awesome feature is this is a bind and fly version, which means you have to have a transmitter, so a spectrum transmitter, whether it's a DX5, a DX4, a DX6, whatever kind of spectrum transmitter you may have, that will work with it. Another awesome feature is it comes with a battery. It's a 150 milliamp battery, and the flight time on that is about 6 to 8 minutes. So another cool feature is it has LED lights, so you know the orientation of it the full time while you're flying it. Another cool feature, it does have a LiPo charger that comes with it, and it's actually a USB, so you can plug it into your computer or any USB port you have, a wall plug-in or whatever. Alright, so that's the first drone. That is the Blade Inductrix, and like I said, there will be a link in the description below for all of these drones, so go check those out after you watch this, and I will get a small percentage from it because it is an Amazon affiliate link. But guys, if you want to support the ERC community, go down and buy the drones below if you were thinking of getting one through the link below. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. So the next drone I will be talking about is the Eachine, probably saying that wrong, but I'm sorry to whoever built it. Yeah, I probably can't say it, but anyways, is the Eachine E010 micro drone. So let's get right into the basics of it. Alright, so some of the features that it does have, it has a one key return button, so you click on that button and it will return to you. Also, it has a high and low key button. You click on that and it will be high rates, and if you click that button again, it will be a lower rates, which meaning it won't be as touchy when you have it on low rates, and when you have it high rates, it will be much more touchy. And when you get used to the low rates, flying it in low rates, then you can go up to high rates and fly around a little faster. Another cool feature is it has a 360 rollover, so if you click a button, it will flip over, and it's kind of cool to show your friends and be like, hey, look at this, look at what I can do. You can take it up and click it to the side and it can flip over, and it's actually super cool. Another feature of it is it has a 6-axis gyro system in it to keep it level, and you will have some trim keys on it. And also this drone does have LED lights on it as well. So the battery in this one does only last about 5 minutes, so about 2 minutes less than the Inductrix, but it's still great because it's ready to fly, and it is a lot cheaper, and it's a great beginner drone because you have that high and low switch. Another cool feature is the charging time is only about 30 to 50 minutes, so that's another bonus of having this small drone, because you can fly it for 5 minutes, you get to plug it in, and it charges pretty fast. The downside is you cannot have replaceable batteries. It is a built-in battery, so you have to fly it for 5 minutes and you have to plug it in, charge it up, but it's still a great beginner drone. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Another cool feature is the charging time is only about 30 to 50 minutes, so that's another bonus of having this small drone, because you can fly it for 5 minutes, you get to plug it in, and it charges pretty fast. The downside is you cannot have replaceable batteries. It is a built-in battery, so you have to fly it for 5 minutes and you have to plug it in, charge it up, but it's still a great beginner drone. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So the next drone I'll be talking about is the Hubsan Spider drone. Some of the cool features about this is it has a 6-axis gyro system, which Basically comes in most of the drones nowadays. Also has a 7-minute battery life on it. This also does have the LED lights for easy orientation while you're flying it. So this one is actually a pretty small drone. It's about only 4 inches long. It's palm sized. It'll fit right in your hand. So that makes it super easy to fly around. It makes it a lot easier to fly indoors. Another feature is you can have mode 1 or mode 2 on this. So most US people use the mode 2, which means the throttle is on the left stick and to move it around is the right stick. But mode 1 is the opposite of that. But most people in the US, if you're in the US, you probably will use the left stick, so mode 2. Alright, so that is the Textra Hubsan drone. So let's move on to the next one. So the next drone I'll be talking about is the Cheerson, probably saying that run, CX-10 mini drone. So to start off, this drone is tiny. It is very, very small. It runs about $18. And it does come with a remote, so it is ready to fly. That's what you call it. It's called ready to fly when it comes with a remote, and usually when it doesn't, well, for Spectrum and Horizon Hobby, it's called bind and fly, or there's other versions where it's like transmitter ready and stuff like that. So what's cool about this is you can get 4 different colors. They're blue, green, orange, and pink. So whatever your favorite, one of those might be your favorite color or your second favorite color or whatever, and there's a different variety of colors that you can choose from. This also does have a 6-axis gyro system in it as well, and it also has a 4 to 8 minute battery life, which is plenty of time to fly it around. And also this is a drone that does not come with extra batteries because it's the batteries built in, so you have to fly it, then you have to charge it. You can't take the battery out and fly different batteries, so that is a downside to it. Most of these that I'm saying, most micro drones are kind of like that, except for the Inductrix. You can put in spare and replacement 1-cell batteries. What is also cool about this is it does have a low voltage alarm, which will alert you when your battery is getting low. So this also does that when it's super small, it's going to be hard to orientate it if it gets kind of far away from you inside the house, or if you're flying outside, which this is not, don't fly this one outside unless you want to lose it in the grass or something. But anyways, it does have LED lights around it to help with the orientation. So the final feature I'm going to be talking about is it has a 3-speed changer, so you can do slow, medium, and high. So if you are a beginner, you want to start with low speed, then move it up, and you can work all the way to that high speed when you get getting more experience and get control and know how to fly it and stuff. So that's another cool feature on this drone. So the final drone I'll be talking about is the Propel Atom 1.0. So this drone runs about $26 on Amazon. Currently that is, it might go up or down depending on when you go on the day, and because Amazon does change their prices quite often. One of the key features of this, it does have a 2-speed mode, so you can go in a faster speed or a lower speed. So for beginners, you want to start in the lower speed. Like I said in other drones that we've been talking about, you start with the lower speed, get used to that, and then go up to the higher speed and know how to handle it then, and kind of get used to this faster speeds. Also, this does have a 360 flip stunt mode. Like a lot of the small drones now, it's pretty common to have that 360 flip mode for those. So the final thing I'll be talking about this is the battery life only lasts about 6 to 8 minutes. So kind of that's your general, the 6 to 8 minutes is kind of your general fly time for these micro drones, because the batteries are pretty small. And like this one, it does only have a built-in battery, so you have to fly it, then charge it, and you can't take the battery out like I explained. Alright, yeah, I know I lied. I said that was the last one, but now I'm going to be talking about one last one. It's actually one of the best ones on the market on Amazon. On the Amazon site, it does say it's the #1 bestseller drone, and it only runs for $20. Can you believe that? So what's cool about this one is not like the other ones. It does come with 2 batteries, so you can charge those both up and fly it for 2 batteries. So that's really cool, and you can get spare ones as well. And this is a ready to fly kit for only 20 bucks. It's a great deal. This is the one that I highly recommend. You could use it for a stocking stuffer or something like that. So this basically has the same features as a lot of them, but I'll go quickly over them. It does have a 360-degree flip mode on it. It also does have the 1-key return, so if you click a button, it'll come back and land for you. This does have a mode where it's headless, so wherever you take it off from, if you push away with your stick, whatever way your drone is turned, it will still go away. And if you pull back, it will still come back. So that's a really cool feature for beginners flying these drones. In case they fly it off a little bit inside and they need to get it back to them, they can just pull back and it'll come back to them no matter the orientation of it. So that's a really cool feature about this drone. This does have a little worse battery, but like I said, it does come with 2 batteries, so you can have 10 minutes of flight time, so 5 minutes for each battery. And the charge time is only about like 50 minutes, so not too long. 50 minutes, and then you can plug in the other battery, charge that, and then you have 2 batteries to fly with, so a total of 10 minutes. And the battery life does depend on how hard you push it around. If you're mostly hovering and kind of getting used to it, it will have a little longer battery life. But if you're trying to fly around, do like aerobatics, do your flips and stuff, it will kill your battery sooner. Alright guys, so those are the drones that I recommend for beginners. If you're not a beginner and you want a small drone, these are great to play around with. I actually have a few myself. I have the Inductrix, and I didn't mention this one, but the Proto X, it's another small one, and it's a great one. But they're super fun to fly in winter. If you live where there's snow, you can fly them indoors all winter long. And also, kind of an upgrade from these is the micro drones that have FPV cameras on them and stuff. And I'll make another video on those different drones soon. If you would like to see that, comment below, and I will make sure to quickly get that one together. And post it for you guys, so you know which ones you can get and which ones are some of the best ones out there. Like I said, all of these are my personal opinion of what I think are the best ones and kind of the cheapest if you're on a budget and stuff. So keep that in mind. Don't think that whatever ones I say on here, whatever ones I say on this video are the ones you need to get, and the ones you can only get if you're looking. I'm sure there's more on Amazon that I have not found that are just as good as the ones that I've said, or better. But anyways guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I kept it kind of entertaining for you guys. I know it's kind of tough starting off with drones. You kind of don't know which ones you should get. If you should get a cheap one, should you get a more expensive one. What I say is get a drone that will fly. It doesn't matter the price if it's super cheap, as long as it gets up in the air and gets you the feel for flying. That's a good drone to begin with. That is my philosophy. But anyways guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Please subscribe so you can see more of our videos, and also like this video and comment below if you enjoyed it, and also comment below on what other videos you would like to see from us. But anyways, take it easy guys. See you guys next time.